Well, in less than 4 months, Americans will start casting ballots in the presidential election. And today, a Democratic congressman who represents part of Austin is calling on President Joe Biden to let someone else run.
Congressman Lloyd Doggett became the first Democrat in Congress to call for President Biden to withdraw from the election. He cited the president's performance in last week's debate. Congressman Doggett is serving his 15th term in Congress. In a statement today, he applauded President Biden's devotion to a life of public service, but said President Biden is trailing former President Donald Trump in the polls and did not reassure voters in the debate last week. President Biden faced criticism from members of his own party, saying he sounded raspy, among other things. Congressman Doggett said, in part, quote, "My decision to make these strong reservations public is not done lightly, nor does it in any way diminish my respect for all that President Biden has achieved." He goes on to say, recognizing that, unlike Trump, President Biden's first commitment has always been to our country, not himself. I am hopeful that he will make the painful and difficult decision to withdraw, end quote.
Now, with calls like this one from Congressman Doggett, some have asked how would Democrats replace President Biden as the nominee, and is it really feasible? Well, at this point in the election cycle, most experts say the president would have to remove himself from the race, releasing his delegates. Another, even less likely option would be if a majority of the delegates who are pledged to vote for President Biden at this summer's Democratic convention don't. But if either of those things happened, it would create challenges with who would run, because according to the Democratic Party's rules, President Biden is the only eligible candidate that can be nominated.